welcome back to another episode of Reading with Role Models. My name is Hollis with the Hullabaloo Book Company, and today we are reading with somebody so cool. We are reading with F-18 fighter pilot Becky Calder. Now, she's not going to tell you this because she's very modest, but she was the first female to graduate from the Top Gun program at the Naval Academy, and that is a huge deal. She is one of the best in the world at what she does. So we are so grateful that she decided to come and read with us today, all the way from Japan. This video is coming to you from the other side of the world. She's going to read a fantastic book called The Sky is the Limit, a perfect book for a pilot, and we hope that you love it. So without further ado, take it away, Becky.
Hi, my name is Becky, and I am a Navy pilot. That means that I fly airplanes for the Navy, and it also means I'm in the military. Now, the Navy has a lot of different aircraft. They have airplanes and they have helicopters. Some of their airplanes are really, really big and carry a lot of people, and some of their airplanes only carry one person. I'm actually sitting next to the airplane that I used to fly. Do you want to take a closer look? Have you guys ever seen this airplane before? Do you guys know what it's called? This airplane is called the F-18 Hornet, and it's the airplane I used to fly for almost 15 years in the Navy. Now, I've flown all over the country. I've probably flown over the state that you live in. I've also flown all around the world. I've flown over countries in Europe, over countries in Asia. I've flown over countries in Africa too. I've flown over a lot of countries in the Middle East. And those flights were really cool because I got to do some very important missions for our country. Being a pilot means you get to fly. And when you're a Navy pilot, sometimes it means you get to live and work on an aircraft carrier. Have you guys ever seen an aircraft carrier? It is amazing. It is like a big floating city. It can carry over 4,000 people and sometimes has over 70 aircraft on it. One of the most fun things about being a Navy pilot is getting to fly on and off of the aircraft carrier. When you fly off the aircraft carrier, you get to use the ship's catapult system that shoots your airplane off the front of the flight deck. Then you get to go and fly and do your mission, and when you come back to land, you get to put your hook down, which is on the back of your airplane, and that's what catches you and stops you on the flight deck. It is really challenging, but it's also very fun. Now, when I was younger, do you know what I wanted to be? I wanted to be an astronaut because I thought it would be so fun to fly in outer space. And then I got a little bit older and I wanted to be a doctor. I thought it would be so great to help people when they were sick. And then guess what I wanted to be? I got a little bit older and I wanted to be a professional basketball player. Yep, I wanted to play basketball for my job. I loved basketball and I love sports, and that's what I wanted to do. But I got a little bit older and decided that I wanted to be a pilot. I had so many dreams, but my dream to be a pilot was the biggest dream I had, and that's what I became. I became a pilot. Do you guys know what? The book I'm going to read with you today is about all of those dreams. You can have so many dreams and the world is just waiting for you to find what you love. Let's get started. The book I'm reading today is called The Sky is the Limit. It is written by Lisa Swerling and Ralph Lazar. I also wanted to say thank you to Chronicle Book Company for giving us permission to read this awesome book together. The Sky is the Limit, a celebration of all you can do. A world full of wonder is waiting for you. The sky is the limit of what you can do. There are roads to be traveled and dreams to unfold, magic to conjure, and tales to be told. Cakes to be gobbled and spoons to be licked. Cupboards to hide in and friends to be tricked. Feet to be tickled and backs to be scratched, maps to be followed and plans to be hatched. Bikes to be ridden and fences to mend, fortunes to squirrel and fortunes to spend. Trees to be clamored and bubbles to pop, lakes to be dived in and bellies to flop. Costumes to dazzle and parties to throw. Rainstorms to run in and flowers to grow. Teams to be part of and trophies to shine. Beans to be planted and beanstalks to climb. Knots to untangle and boats to be sailed. Hills to be rolled down and peaks to be scaled. Causes to work for and letters to write. Stars to sleep under, friends to hold tight. Lives to imagine and hands to be held. Poems to whisper and songs to be yelled. Lessons to learn and books to be read, each holding a glimpse of what lies ahead. On land and by air, and in dreams that come true, with blue skies and sunshine, this world awaits you. The end. What an awesome book. I really love the message that there are so many things out in this world that you can do, that it is so important to find what you love, and that the world is waiting to find that dream and for you to go out and do it. Before we finish our time together today, do you know what I thought would be really fun? I thought it would be fun to go outside and see a real F-18. Do you guys want to come with me? Okay, let's go. Hi you guys, we are outside of Marine Corps Air Station Iwakuni in Japan because my family and I live in Japan. Can you see what's behind me? It is an F-18. Let's take a closer look. This is the front part of the F-18, and if you go back, do you guys remember I told you about the catapult? Right down here is what you hook into the ship's catapult system that launches you off the flight deck. And if we go a little bit further back, you can see the intake, and this is where all the air goes in that helps the engine work. And then here's the big wing, and right here is the big wheel. And if we go a little bit further back, do you guys remember what I said stops you on the back of the flight deck? It's right back here. Come take a look. This is the hook that you put down, and that's what catches the wire and stops you on the flight deck. Okay, let's walk back to the front. You guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for spending this afternoon with me. Remember to be kind and stay safe, and whatever you can dream, you can go out in this big world and do it. Bye!
Oh, Wow, that was fantastic. Thank you, Becky, not only for reading that fantastic book, but for showing us your giant plane. I hope that you guys enjoyed that as much as we did. And we want you to know that we have some fantastic role models lined up for you for the final weeks of this series. So we're excited, and we hope that you will continue to join us every Tuesday and Thursday. Now, as always, if you guys are still on quarantine like we are, we hope that you will stay safe, stay well, stay home, and we will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.